All right, we are still talking about contingencies. A contingency by definition means the dependence on the fulfillment of a condition. So we've talked about some conditions already in the purchase of a property, one being inspections, another being appraisal. We're going to talk about the loan contingency right now. So the purchase of a property is contingent on multiple conditions occurring. And as long as those conditions are met, then those contingencies get removed and everybody moves forward. We talked about inspections and appraisal. A loan contingency occurs when the buyer needs a loan in order to purchase the property. And usually, I mean, if you've got a really good agent and they're representing you as the seller, they're going to be interviewing every single buyer's lender that makes an offer. And they're going to know what questions to ask to figure out how far in the loan application process are they. I've talked to some lenders who verified that the buyer that made the offer, they just basically filled out a general application, but the lender hasn't seen their tax returns yet. They haven't verified their employment. There are a lot of things involved with getting a loan approved. And so the farther along you can be in that process as a buyer, the stronger your offer is going to be. So don't hesitate to go ahead and start working with a lender as soon as possible. They can, if the answer is never, can I get a loan? It's always yes. I mean, if you're getting turned down, let me know. I will put you in touch with some rock star lenders that it's not no, it's just, okay, yes, and here's how and when. And we work with you on a plan to get you positioned. With some people, they've got the money, they've got the income, they just don't have the documentation to back it up. So we can help you get all that in order. Maybe something happened on your credit. We do credit repair. So I've even had clients whose credit score jumped up in the middle of escrow, and they were so excited because they had an even better house payment than what they thought they were going to have when they got into the process. So there's a lot that can happen, but loan contingency means that the purchase of this property is contingent on the buyer's ability to get final loan approval. So just because you've got a pre-qualification or a pre-approval letter, there's a lot going into, well, how far along are you in that process? And has an underwriter physically looked at your file? What do they say? What conditions are going to have to be met by you as a borrower in order to get that loan? And so a really good listing agent is going to know what questions to ask each lender, and they're going to be able to give you some good advice on which offer is going to be the strongest and which offer will be able to remove that loan contingency on time. So I hope that helps. That is the loan contingency. Of course, if you're paying cash for a house, there is no loan contingency.